Starting off giving all glory, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, God of Israel, to the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. This is Yashar coming in with another lesson. This title is the title of this lesson today is "Trust in the Lord through everything." Okay, trust in the Lord through everything. And I got this. I can thank the brother from GMS Dallas, Shapal Tamah. I believe I'm saying that correctly. About something that he had posted, and like I said, man, when it comes to social media, you can either use it for better or for worse. And anytime that a brother, especially a GMS brother, post a scripture on social media, I always have to grab onto that because, like I say, all the bullshit you see on social media, when you getting that milk or you getting that truth through those platforms, you gotta remember, what I'm saying, what you involved in. And so I grasped onto that. It was a few screenshots in which I'll read what I wrote down what he posted, but it stuck with me. And when I read it and I wrote it down, and I'm like, man, thought out to that brother for posting that, because that led me right into the spirit of doing a lesson on trusting the Lord through everything. All right. So this is Proverbs chapter 3, and giving the brother his credits. He posted Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 to 7, which I'm gonna read, and he posted Proverbs chapter 1, verse 5 to 7 also. Okay. And Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 says, 5 to 7, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil. All right. And this little recording software say I probably only got like 15 minutes of recording left, so I'm gonna try to get this whole lesson off in about the next 10 minutes. All right. So it says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not into thy own understanding. Right. And we understand, man, because when you lean into your own understanding, when you follow your own heart, you straying away from the laws. You straying away from your from your calling. Okay. And taking on new opportunities in life, and getting myself involved in new businesses and new job opportunities. I'm like, okay, man, through the midst of it all, I notice I always stay down in the truth, but I'm like, man, Yahweh Shai, like, I ain't never been involved in marketing before. Like, I'm gonna really need you to guide me through this. And the more and more that I show up every day, and I'll be going into my second or third day of this marketing job, the more and more that I show up, I'm learning so much, and I'm catching on so fast. And it's like everything is flowing just like the truth, you know what I'm saying? Like, you catch that one breakdown, and then you catch that second breakdown and that third breakdown. And by the time you know it, you done broke down damn near, the whole chapter. You feel me? And so I'm basing, kind of using my life, referring to that as its truth, man. Because, even when I'm at work, I ask Yahweh Shai for understanding, and you would think that, he was like my manager in the building or something, I ask him for that spiritual guidance, okay? Because, like I would say, man, everything reverts back to the truth. Everything reverts back to Yahweh Shai, all life is through him. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. See? So we don't just call on the Lord just to call on him, we call on him for a purpose. We call on him to direct our ways and direct our paths, because he knows what's best for us in the long run, okay? Be not wise in thine own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil, right? So I can't say, oh, man, I know what I'm gonna be doing next month, in the next month and a half. You know what I'm saying? I already got it all planned out. You feel me? And while everything you planned out, don't nothing go your way, and you like, what the fuck? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to humble down, like it say, fear the Lord and depart from evil. Because doesn't the word also say? Okay, yeah, it got it. Matter of fact, that's in this next verse, not the next verse, but the next few verses. This is we go to Proverbs, and if, on the screen, I'll slide over 2 chapters back. Go to Proverbs chapter 1, verse 5 to 7. It says, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. to understand the proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Right, so that's why it says a wise man will hear and increase learning. And that's what we have to do, man, no matter where we're at, man. You want to take and soak in as much worldly knowledge and as much biblical knowledge as you can, man, because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. The things that I didn't know 2 years ago about this world, taxes and financials and, business, things that I do know now that I didn't know, they all came from listening to people, humbling down, being quiet, closed mouth, open ears, and just simply listening to people, man, and soaking in the information and saving that in the back of my head for when that perfect time is to come, that I can bring that out. Like, oh man, I learned about, and no lie, bro, no lie to you Akims out there, and I'm pretty sure y'all have done it. I know y'all been through the same thing. Man, I hear a scripture or I read a scripture, I read a prophetic scripture, and then while like 3 months later or 2 weeks later or a year later or a day later, you know what I'm saying? That prophecy comes about, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, damn, man, I was just reading about this prophecy, and now I'm occupied in this prophecy because I'm watching it play out right in front of me. You feel me? So that's what wise men do, man. We hold on to knowledge, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, as the word says. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Right? That's where you got these niggas like Vocab Malone. You know what I'm saying? He been on the hot seat lately, talking all that bullshit. That nigga is like to me. From the videos I've seen about him and on him, not his personal videos, but things that brothers post about him. To me, it seems like he's here to kind of like spread confusion and spread hatred amongst the camps, okay? And this nigga ain't even he don't even identify as an Israelite, all right? So he just one of them agent ass motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But we see motherfuckers like that from a mile away. We see the fakeness from a mile away. Matter of fact, we ain't even got to see the fakeness. We hear the fakeness. We hear how fake this nigga is before we even see him, you know what I'm saying? Through other brothers. But if we go to Psalms chapter 92, verse 4 to 6. Chapter 92, verse 4 to 6, it says, "For thou, Lord, hast made me glad through thy work. I will triumph in the works of thy hands. O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither does a fool understand this." Okay, it says, "For Lord has made me glad through thy work. I will triumph in the work of thy hands." Right, and it's King David speaking. You know what I'm saying? And just think about all the things that King David had and all the things that he had to go through, okay? King David wasn't perfect, just like us, committed some sins that really could have had him put to death, but that was through the mercy of Yahushua, But, yeah, man, and what is that word triumph? That word triumph means achieve a victory or arrive notoriously and I put as one of them. When I meant by putting one of them is we gonna triumph in the Lord's footsteps, man. Being his proud, not proud as prideful, but proud to serve him. Being his proud and humble and righteous men. Okay, we gonna triumph in his footsteps. We gonna triumph at the works of his hands for how strong he's built us up and continues to build us up. But we're also gonna triumph in his footsteps, man. We gonna arrive victorious, you know what I'm saying, in the time to come. And of course I'm talking about when it's all said and done on this earth and we see that new heaven and new earth in the kingdom, okay? Oh Lord, oh yeah, how great are thy works, Khan, and thy thoughts are very deep, and you have to take deep thought into life, into your next moves, whether or not it's in relationships or whether it's not it's financially or jobs or your living situation. You always have to be very careful and very thoughtful in life about making your next move, because like I say, man, wisdom and not just what, like I say, like the scripture says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. A brutish man knoweth not, neither does a fool understand this, okay? Let's see. We go to okay, we keep going. I'm gonna go down to verse 12. When the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. So, man, like I said, man, we're occupying these prophecies right now, and we still have, you brothers out there, as we know, what I'm saying, we still got some major prophecies coming. One of them is that one WO. You know what I'm saying? Just think about what one WO stands for. And then we have the Pringles chip. We got the Pringles, all right? We got the Pringles chip, you know what I'm saying? So you got that one WO and you got that Pringles chip coming, them both major prophecies. And what's going on, man, is the wicked, for a time, they actually think, as the word says, when the wicked spring is the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. Right. Because we seeing all this is going on, and I'm not saying that, this is not serious or anything, because like I say, we're occupying these prophecies. But as prophets, man, we knowing that the wicked, man, this world has an expiration date on it, all right? This world can't last forever, says the word, okay? So with us knowing that, we can kind of sit back and watch this world spring up only to fall down. That's all that's going to happen. Because Yahushua is not going to exalt this world. He's going to exalt himself and his chosen elect, okay, in that day to come. He's going to show who his chosen are, and at the same time, he's going to show who he is, all right? And that's where that triumph. That's where we gonna triumph and come in at. That's where the victory come in at, all right? But thou Lord art most high forevermore, right? So no matter what's going on in this world, like I say, that shit got an expiration date on it, and hopefully that expiration date can expire in the next year or year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Us brothers, we patiently waiting. But for lo, thy enemies, O Lord, for lo, thy enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered, right? But my horn shalt thou exalt like the horn of a unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. So, man, in biblical, it's the unicorn actually goes back into the rhinoceros. Okay, not no made up ass fairy tale ass unicorn. It actually goes back into the rhinoceros. And I know a few of you brothers may know that, and I know that could also be backed up through history. So I wouldn't just say some bullshit that I don't know about. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Right, and don't that go along with the lesson that Elder Lamar just posted? Like you saying we don't have the oil? Nah, nigga, the scriptures tell us we gonna be anointed with the fresh oil. So no matter all that other bullshit that these other motherfuckers talking about, these other camps talking about some GMS ain't got the oil and all that, and like the elder said, you think about who these motherfuckers learned from. First of all, GMS, you know what I'm saying? So you talking about we ain't got the oil, yet the scripture tell us we'll have the fresh oil. We'll be anointed with the fresh oil. Okay? So like I said, man, that goes back into, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and understanding, and lean not into thy own understanding. Okay? Because once the scripture break it down for you, you got it forever, and you got the complete understanding of it, and you can spread it to whomever and however. Not however, you feel me? You got to spread it the right way. But once you got it, man, you got it. I'm going to read that again. It says, but my horn shalt thou exalt like the horn of a unicorn. So we're going to stand up, man. We're going to stand up and triumph in the name of the Lord. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Mine eye also shall see my desire on my enemies, and my eyes and my ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. Right. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Right, man. So, okay, I got like two more verses after that, but I wanted to look up a picture of a cedar of Lebanon. Let me see. Come on, Google.
The cedar of Lebanon. According to the 961, the cedar of Lebanon is regarded as one of the most famous trees in the world.
That's all I need to do. All right, anyways. So there you go, man. There you go. Look, see? You know what I'm saying? So this scripture is occupied in real life, man. This scripture is real life, man. Okay? The scripture wouldn't reference nothing, and it was just bullshit, all right? Because like you see on this word, it says the cedar of Lebanon is regarded as one of the most famous trees in the world. And that's exactly what we gonna be, man. we gonna spring forth as one of the most glorious and biggest and famous trees in the world, man. Like I said, the Lord is gonna exalt his prophets. You know, he's gonna magnify his prophets, and he's gonna exalt his name on the whole earth. Okay? And that's what you get when you flourish in this truth, man. When you plant your seed, you continue to grow, okay? You continue to water your plant and give it sunshine, give it that extra little love and TLC with the words and the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding, okay? And before you know it, you got a whole motherfucking forest full of trees. So if we go to Romans chapter 8, verse 28. Hopefully I get to pull these last two precepts off before this camera cut off on me. You know how that shit be. So let's see. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose, right? So, man, I know life can get fucked up. Life can get crappy. You can find yourself $0 in your pocket or 0 miles in your car. I don't been there, you know. I'm speaking personal, you know. You can find yourself however, man, but when you have that one-on-one relationship and understanding with Yahweh Shai, man, like that one-on-one relationship with Yahweh Shai, when you following him, and like I said, when you occupied in his life and these prophecies, man, he gonna send them blessings. He ain't gonna never put too much on you to where you can't bear. At the same time, he's always gonna build you up to where he may knock you down 2 steps and allow you to walk forward 5 steps and knock you down 3 more steps and allow you to keep walking forward 6 steps, okay? And that's all from chastening, because Yahweh Shai, you know, the word says, you know, if he chastises you, that's because he loves you, because he's our father, you know, we're his sons and daughters, you know, speaking to the women. But like it says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. So whether it's your relationship, whether it's your job, whether it's whatever, you know what I'm saying, you stay down in this truth, man. And like I say, man, everything ain't gravy. We know that. But when you stay down in this truth, man, first and foremost, you as a man in this truth, you'll be fine. Okay, Yahweh Shai, you'll be fine. Okay, now and then, you know, because like I say, man, he gonna exalt us up. He gonna magnify us, because we doing what he telling us to do on this earth. So we go to Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. It says, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." Okay? So how that little biblical saying go, he got the whole world in his hands? Well, yeah, he got the whole world in his hands, but at the same time, he gonna uphold the righteous. Let's really get into the scripts, okay? Because I don't see nothing where it say he got the whole world in his hands, okay? And then actually, they maybe go to a Bible script, you know? Not for me to sound ignorant against the scripts or anything. But what does this script say? This is even more direct. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness, okay? And Yahweh Shai ain't holding up no unrighteous people, so he only talking about the righteous, all right? So like I said, man, Yahweh Shai, in due time, man, he's gonna bless you, man. He's gonna allow you to bring forth fruit in due season, you know. And like I said, man, the title of the lesson is trusting the Lord through everything, man. And right now, you know, I'm leaning, you know, 100% more on the Lord, you know, in my dailies. And I can only thank him. I can only thank him, man, for the blessings that he's and the opportunities that he's given me, you know. And I know I have to keep pushing forward. And like I say, man, I know you other brothers, you know, you wake up and you say the same thing, like, you know, Lord, I thank you for the blessings, all of my blessings, you know, and just for allowing me to be here in this time and know what I know and have this knowledge and wisdom that I have, man. And, you know, the whole calling, the whole truth, you know. So, like I said, man, Salakia to that brother, man, and throw it out to that. I mean, Salakia, I'm talking about Salakia. Throw it out to that brother, man, for you know, for just, you know, spreading that word, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, them connections, they be so strong to where I even reached out to the brother. I'm like, man, thank you for that one, man. I gotta write that down, you know. So, like I said, man, I just wanted to do a little quick lesson, trusting the Lord through everything. And with that, I hope you brothers edified, man. Peace to you brothers. Peace to you brothers, man. Protection to you brothers, and shalom.